Well, good morning. Welcome to a new day. This is a new day that we all have an opportunity to just take time to appreciate the little things. Did you wake up this morning and had a chance to see? Did you wake up this morning and had a chance to hear? Did you wake up this morning and had a chance to walk and talk and touch and feel and appreciate what's around you? Because if you just woke up miserable, saying it's another day, I'm angry, I don't want to go back to work, these kids, I got to get ready, I have to have breakfast, I got to have my coffee in the morning, you have lost the perspective on life. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. You know, every day we wake up, just to look at the little things can help us have a great day instead of focusing on the task at hand. Yes, the task at hand is needed and we need to be aware of it. I completely understand it. Getting dressed, taking a shower, brushing teeth, all the routines of life. I understand that. But before you get to that point, there is a moment where when you have just woken up and your feet touch the ground, that's where the Thanksgiving comes in. Thanks for joining in. Welcome. You know, it's not just focusing on the routines of life, it's focusing on the small things that we tend to take for granted until we can't do it anymore. You know, thanks for the love. Thank you very much. When we wake up first thing in the morning, it's not about our back being sore. I can't see. I'm a little bit, dizzy, lethargic, still tired, cranky. I need something to eat. It's not about all those things. It really comes down to the fact of, man, I can turn off of the bed, put my feet on the ground, and know that I'm standing on solid ground. I can actually realize that I'm not in a hospital, waking up with someone beside me, looking at me with tubes in my nose and in my body. I am grateful for the fact that I can actually open my curtains and see what the day looks like and appreciate the day regardless if it's raining, snowing, sunny, hot, whatever the case may be. We don't have to always, if you will, label things to the point to give us definition of what things mean. Just the basics of seeing, touching, talking. I mean, that stuff is bigger than anything. And yet we never even wake up in the morning for most people and say, thank you for allowing me to touch the ground today. Thank you for allowing me to be able to walk today. Thank you for the opportunity to see, to hear, to taste, to be able to wear these clothes. Thank you for all the little things. Thank you for the food in the fridge. Thank you for the clean running water. Thank you for being able to have the lights in the house. I mean, when we really think about it, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the essence of not just humanity, but the principles of gratitude. Because we're so caught up into what the world wants us to believe is important that we forget to emphasize the personal importance of us. There is a sense of having personal importance for us. We have to balance that out because it's an individual choice. And that choice of waking up feeling thankful before you rush and get the kids or before you have to run and take a shower or get a coffee, just taking less than 5 minutes, maybe even 30 seconds, just to say, thank you for being able to see. Thank you for the strength. Thank you for the job. Thank you for the health. Thank you to be able to walk. Thank you for being able to have the running water. I mean, that just took probably less than 40 seconds to tell you guys. So imagine what that would do for you. Remember, this is individual. You don't necessarily have to do this in the comforts of someone beside you or around you. You can take what I like to call me time and use some of your me time in the morning where you can reflect on it, even if you're having your coffee and you're downstairs and you're by yourself and you're in a place of, if you will, quietness and being able to appreciate what's there. You can close your eyes while you have your coffee in your hand or at the table and just say, you know what? Thank you for being able to wake up this morning. Thank you for being able to see this morning. Thank you for being able to walk and talk. And just taking that moment of having gratitude for yourself can do wonders for your attitude, for your day, but more importantly for your soul. Because we don't necessarily have to be religious to define that we're thankful. Being thankful is something that we all have the capabilities of doing. We don't have to be associating it with a faith or going to church or being a defined Catholic or Christian. No, we have to just be thankful because it's a human principle that we have. It doesn't need to be defined by anything or put pressure on people to feel that they can't do it. You can do it, and you have a great opportunity to do it right now. If you haven't done it this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, do it right now. After you finish watching this video and you share it with the rest of the world, take some time to be thankful. And if you've already done it, do it again. Because consistent reminders and being able to repeat these things are important to us as individuals, not to the world, because the world will make us seem like we're odd, that we are doing something that's abnormal, when in actuality, it's very normal to be thankful. And our world has forgotten that. It's time for us to really step out on our own sort of faith, on our own sort of beliefs, on our own sort of way of appreciating the basics of life, so that we don't forget the basics, and then the basics don't turn into something large in the future that we haven't learned how to cope with, because we've forgotten the little steps. These are the little things that make the great things greater, and that's what you're all about, developing yourself to become great. And as you develop yourself to become great, you are going to start to learn the value and the balance of having this thankful mentality every single day. It can be first thing in the morning, it can be when you have your coffee, but you have to make sure that when you're doing this, it's in the presence of just yourself. You can do it in the bathroom, you can do it, anywhere, just as long as you do it before you leave the house and there's no one around you. Because you need that time for self-reflection, you need that time for appreciation, you need that time for Thanksgiving. It's not a holiday that you need to wait for, it's not a time of year you have to wait for, it's every day. Every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This has to be a must. It's not a should. Let's put our best foot forward. Let's make it happen. If you haven't done it today, I would encourage you to do it right after this video. And don't hold anything back. I've done it this morning and I do it every day. I would not be encouraging you all to do something if I'm not doing it myself. I'm a firm believer in that. I lead by example. So I'm giving you tools and tips and strategies that I'm also doing as well. I encourage you to take that and run with it. Have yourselves an awesome, awesome day. Thank you all for the support and the love. Share this video amongst everybody in your network, from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Periscope. And you know what? I'll see you guys soon again. Have an awesome day, everybody.